Happy Wednesday,
Oh,
guys.
I don't know. Oh, there you are. I was about to say, I don't know
there he
where,
is.
I don't know where Robbie is. Hello, Robbie.
He's right here.
You want
right
me to
here,
do the
actually.
intro? Want me to do the
yeah,
intro
sure.
for you real
Yeah,
quick while you're making coffee?
Why not? Yeah, I'll just pour myself a coffee. You go about the intro.
Sure, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Community Coffee Break for Wednesday, 6th of May, 2020. On the call, looks like we've got me. I don't know where I am on the screen, but there I am. Hello. And Peter. And then we have MarshMan. Then we have Ron Morrissette. Thanks, Ron. And there's Robbie, finally back with his coffee after messing up the kitchen area. And Agamotto, welcome.
Yep.
Hey,
all
everybody.
Right. Discuss.
Look at what arrived.
The floor is open.
We got 4 boxes that look just like this.
That looks like an Odroid to me.
Nope.
Oh,
close though. I mean, close as far as size goes.
HDMI.
Yes.
Oh.
Your text instructions on DVD.
So these came in. I haven't even been to the studio, so I don't know if they work yet. Mounting hardware.
Uh-huh.
And look at how cute it is.
Oh, does it look like it's powered?
It is
powered. Yeah. Okay. That ought to help a lot.
That's the idea. So I've went, instead of passive, I've gone with a powered unit. That is, it basically allows you to daisy chain 2 HDMI cables. So the HDMI output is going to go along the big long cable into the producer's room. And then the input is going to be where I plug in the camera.
Okay.
Here's hoping.
Does that mean you can stretch 50 feet from that point now, from the Peter point? Or does the total length still have to be?
Well, you tell me based on the instructions.
It looks like it's Chinese or something.
That
am I right?
is
it's
definitely hieroglyphs.
It's out of focus to me, so I can't
Sorry
tell.
about that.
Oh, boy.
Yep. A whole bunch of Chinese characters, and then it says 4K/60 FPS.
Okay.
A whole bunch of Chinese.
All that matters.
Yeah, that's all I care.
Yeah.
So to answer your question,
I don't know.
I'm going to need an interpreter. I'm guessing this is not made in the U.S. Just a guess.
I was at work. I could have scanned that into one of our machines and had it translated for you.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen that? The Google Translate app.
Yeah.
Have you guys got the Google Translate app in your phone?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because if you switch your camera on and you scan, like you just pointed at something like that, it will actually on the screen change it to English. It's amazing.
Oh.
So we've gone to I mentioned the Asian grocery store, which is where I get my kimchi, right?
Yes.
So I can get like a package like that.
Sure. Yeah.
And where the ingredients on the back are all these hieroglyphs. Yes. You point your phone in it.
It will say MSG, and more MSG, most likely.
Yes. It's actually been pretty helpful because we do a lot of Asian food, and so I've used that a few times, and a lot of times for snack foods too, because like a bag that we would see as like crisps or chips, you don't know what the ingredients are or what on earth it is.
Well, if it's Chinese or Japanese, it'll be tofu, soya.
Yes.
And we buy that too. Yes.
That dog.
You barbecued some last night.
Yes, I did. Actually, tofu on the barbecue has been a really good kind of substitute for Becca and the kids. I had pork chops.
Nice. Well, now that tofu, you've got to flavor it right, because there's no flavor to the tofu itself, is there?
Yeah, pretty much. So what Becca does before I get home is she'll press the water out of it just put some weight on top to press the water out. Sure. And then she'll slice it so that they're individual kind of steaks, and then marinate it in like a teriyaki homemade.
And how long would you marinate it for?
At least a half hour.
Good.
Maybe an hour. Yep. Yeah, maybe an hour if you can. Yeah.
Mhm.
Last night it was a half hour because it was like a last minute kind of like, what are we going to do for dinner? I'll barbecue.
There you go.
Yeah. I had
Well,
those chops in the fridge.
that
Yeah, how'd that
chunk
turn
of
out?
beef it turned out okay. It was the wrong cut of beef to put in the crock pot. What I was hoping to do was to just cook that meat low and slow for hours and hours until it literally just falls apart.
And what cut was it?
It was a pot roast.
What it's actually called a pot roast?
Yeah. So what I should have done is used something with a little more marbling, I think, so that would separate out.
You need a chuck or something.
Yep. So
I've
next
always
time I'll
disliked
put a piece of chuck or something.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Just wrap it in bacon. That's the solution.
Oh baby. All righty then. Works for me. But it was quite edible. It was quite edible. It just wasn't. It just didn't come apart as I'd hoped it would. So I just bought the wrong cut of meat. That's all.
Okay. I've never liked eye of round for that reason because I've always cooked low and slow. And then I just found out the other day, I know it's silly, but I just found out, no, eye of round, it's so lean that you've got to cook it fast. Right. So lots of high heat and get it cooked fast.
And I think that's what happened. Yeah, I think that's what happened with this one.
So I've always done the low and slow.
Yep.
I always thought that was I always thought that is what butt roast was for.
Yeah, but this was not butt roast. This was pot roast.
Would be pretty fatty. Yeah. That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I take something, please?
Yeah.
Just to tell you, my audio may not be any good because my valve was failed on it, and I just got no place at the hospital. I've got to wait for a long time, and I finding food and eating a bit difficult. So if your audio goes a bit funny, don't worry. It's not working well at the moment. So I just like to tell you that one. It went after this morning. It went, and I mean, I can't eat or drink anything particularly, and it's very horrible. So,
So does that mean we should stop talking about cooking food and eating food then, Peter? Is that what you're requesting?
I love food, but no, drinking is more a problem. I'm on sort of sick now, and it's really made out of bullshit. It's just a sickness, and it's not very sick and very nice and not very horrible. Every time I take a cup of tea, I don't want to drink it because it tastes vile. There's all this bloody thicker inside it. You have to thicken it up so I can swallow it. A tip of the day, you do one of those batteries, okay? You may
like a 9-volt, yeah.
If you want one of those, get an old one of those, take the top off of it, solder 2 wires on it, and then put iodide on top, and you go off a battery clip.
Perfect. There you go. You saved yourself 30 cents, boys. It is a good hack, though. That's the only battery that I know of that you can do that.
You can do on the BP6s as well. What we call the
BP6.
I don't know who BP6 is.
BP6.
I only know BP9.
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
Aha. So now we know who the dyslexic is in the bunch.
Wait, all this time it's just upside down.
So anyway, so that's one today. So if the order goes all garbled, it's not you. It should be. By the way, I'm on my Linux computer. By the way, everybody, I'd like to tell you I'm on a Linux computer doing this. Yeah. Okay, carry on.
Your camera's doing better now, Peter. Your microphone is a little bit on the leaves some to be desired. Yeah, you'd be good because we have trouble hearing you. It would be good if you got like a reasonably decent microphone. I think that would probably help.
The problem is that he overdrove that microphone big time yesterday,
I know.
a couple of days ago,
And now it's under.
and
Yeah.
now it's a bit under. Yep.
Zoom has a pretty good, in the settings, you can select to automatically adjust your microphone. And if you set it to automatic, if you're too loud, it will automatically turn you down. And if you're too quiet, it will automatically turn it up.
That's better now. I dropped to 27.
That is a bit better.
That is better for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you set it to automatic, then you're not having to worry about it. And then if the dog barks, Zoom will presumably automatically turn down your microphone a little bit, so we're not all blasted.
You mean the automatic in Zoom? You mean not in
in the microphone settings? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty helpful.
Yeah, as I say, that's a definite improvement there.
For sure. We're all learning how to operate within this Zoom powered environment.
Indeed.
That
Absolutely.
is 2020. Yes.
Well, I'm just used to doing this on my phone, not the computer. So it's like,
that's what I'm using. Yeah, that's what I'm using. But I have a Bluetooth headset, which really makes a difference. I think that helps with the audio big time.
Yes. At some point, we'll be wearing our board implants.
Yes.
I can't find the automatic. I've looked in. I looked the automatic in the looks, but I can't find it in Zoom.
Go through your settings. You don't have to be on to find it. Like maybe after the coffee break, take a look through your settings and see if you can find it.
Yeah, I'll have a look for it. Yeah, okay.
So I got the shipping notification for the parts for the clothes washing machine. So
excellent.
I guess Sears Parts Direct still works. So if
from Sears,
the website is actually Sears Parts Direct, all one word.
Okay.
PartsDirect.com.
Sears Parts. So it's not Sears Parts.
No,
it's Sears Parts.
No, it's all one word. Sears Parts Direct.
I think here in North America it'd be called A&E because that's what was spun off from what was left of Sears Holdings.
Oh yeah. We just have we've got a small, we've got like an appliance. I think they call them appliance shack or something like that here in Barrie. And it's just like a mom and pop shop that they have everything. Anytime you need anything, you just walk in the door and say, this is the model of my washer. I need this part. And they go into the back and grab it for you. It's pretty brilliant.
There's an auto parts place close to me that does the same thing. I don't know where he gets his parts from, but if you can describe the make and model of your vehicle and the part number you need, almost certainly
those places do well. Yeah, we as consumers, we'll walk in and how do they have everything? But then you realize that the actual the auto shops use them as their suppliers so that they've got immediate local access to parts.
Good point.
So it makes a lot of sense then. Yeah.
They've got a what in the back?
They've got a chop shop in the back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, then the chop shop must be putting all the packaging back around the parts because they look like new parts when I get them.
Just whatever you do, don't park in a red spot.
Well, exactly.
My hubcaps go.
Yeah, they'll find the shrink wrap packing to put it all back into.
Yeah.
Very good.
So today is show day, guys.
Yay!
That's my life in a nutshell.
Right yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm still waiting patiently. Still waiting patiently for that pine time because
me too.
I could start writing some code, but I have no idea if it's going to work or not until I actually get the device.
FedEx says my C4 is meant to be here, which sounds funny now that I say it. Yeah, I'm just getting a shipment of C4.
What were you blowing today?
I shipped a whole bunch of C4 by FedEx.
Nice.
C4 is a type of explosive.
Yeah, we did it.
Exactly.
That was the joke.
Yeah, that was the reference.
Over 3, and they should have shipped over 4.
Well, that's true. It makes you wonder what happened to C1, C2, and C3. Did they?
I wonder if it's because they're like Raspberry Pi 4, Odroid C4, right? I wonder if that's the connection.
I don't know.
Against
failed recipes.
Actually, the C1
go right to the 9.
The C1 and the C2 were both released previously, the C3 was an in-house development model that they decided not to release, and so the C4 is the latest model.
Oh wow. Okay.
About,
Zero.
got your question. A long time ago when I was at work, there was cutting nickel screws, and they were all getting up hot under the collar because of nickel. Do you have that problem, or is that problem gone away now? Cutting nickel screws, make them shorter. The nickel in it is supposed to be poison. Anybody heard of that one before?
Nickel?
No.
They
No.
cost a nickel, or they were made of nickel?
Made of nickel. Made of nickel, the metal nickel. And it gave us the chemical thing, but when I was at work, they didn't like us cutting nickel screws up because they thought we were on the die. The management got a bit upset about it. I don't know why they was getting upset, but they made all their bloody face masks. I remember I was cutting up some today. I was thinking about that, I was cutting up some today to shorten them a wee bit, and I sort of remembered about the nickel screws at work, and that was a long time ago. I just want anybody in these places have had that problem before, where you go try to cut a nickel screw, and because it's nickel, it's supposed to be a poison, and it's supposed to be harmful to you.
Peter, I can never tell. I can never tell if you're messing with us or not, since the Doctor Who's parents box internet thing. So I can never tell whether you're messing with us or not.
Well, I know jewelers don't use nickel much because they're having allergic reactions in earrings and other jewelry with nickel.
No, but I've been very serious about nickel. They were in about the 90s when I worked in a shirt company, and we worked in the instrument part of the company, and they were cutting screws down to fit into the instruments because they were too long, and put a nut on and axle on the top of, and then use a file to make it, right. And the management came in one day and said that we couldn't do that because the nickel was poisoned. I don't know. They all got agitated about it as well. We had to wear all the spaceman stuff as well. Almost, I don't know why they were doing that, but anyway, I never heard it after that. You're looking it up now.
Speaking of nickel, you guys hear the Raspberry Pi's got a new camera?
Huh?
Not a perfect segue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Raspberry Pi camera?
No, you're messing
Yes,
with us,
I've heard about
aren't
it.
you, Robbie?
Yep.
Yeah, Bo, you of course Bo heard about it. Oh, are you going to be stocking it?
I've been contemplating it. It's pretty
Yeah.
pricey, though.
It is. But the marketing makes it out to sound like it's not. Only $50. Oh, until you add it to your cart and then realize, nope, it's $150.
What?
And by the time
Get
you add
away
on
with
the
that.
lens and everything, yeah, it doesn't come
It's
with a
just
lens.
the sensor. It's just the
Oh.
sensor.
Okay.
Not the module. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
an arm and a leg. That's an
So
arm
you-
and a leg.
Well, I guess Raspberry Pi, you're closer to $200.
Yep.
At least Canadian. Maybe not
Well,
quite that much
I
American.
suppose if you want an open source door camera,
Who you calling a door camera?
The telephoto and the wide angle from Connecticut.
What's that, Bill?
For $135, I got the camera, the telephoto lens, and the wide angle lens from Connecticut.
Nice. Sweet. That's not bad. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
But it's like 12 and a half megapixels. So you're talking like potentially movie camera quality or a reasonable DSLR quality out of a Raspberry Pi, which is kind of neat. I wonder what it's going to be used for.
But is it powerful enough to be able to handle streaming that kind of
That's what I don't know
resolution?
yet. Well, it's 1080p.
well, it'd be one way to
For
catch
video.
the neighbor across the street in their nightgown.
Oh, gosh. Where did this just go?
He went there.
Oh,
As
we
usual,
had a thing.
Agamotto takes it to the gutter. Thank you.
I was
no.
gonna talk. I was
Not
going to
the
tell
gutter.
you my use case. I was going to tell you my use case, but now Agamotto is going to completely twist it. I was thinking maybe connect the sensor to a telescope.
Oh yeah.
So that I can
there's
so
a
that I can
thought.
do so that I can do nighttime photography at 12 megapixels.
So you
That
can
was
look
my thought.
down the block.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you go.
Yeah.
Now you can be a little more selective.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Dear, oh
No,
dear.
we've had a little scandal in our neighborhood group watch. It's an online thing called Neighborhoods.
Uh-huh.
And somebody posted some camera from their Ring doorbell thing. One of the neighbors going out to get the newspaper and is in their bathrobe. And of course, there was something of a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh boy.
And instead of just politely informing the neighbor, hey, you might want to consider some different underclothing. No, somebody had to put it on the group and
Of
the Moline
course they
Police
did.
Department in order
Of
to
course.
be
Yeah.
well,
Oh, how
basically
embarrassing.
hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Some people. All right, so that's not what the Raspberry Pi camera's for, boys.
I would hope not.
unless Agamotto
Stick
has
with the
one.
stick with the wide angle lens, Agamotto. I don't want to see you buying a telephoto.
Oddly enough, I am one of the least technologically houses in the world because I just don't trust all that stuff in the household yet.
Yeah, maybe that's what I find intriguing about it, though, is that because it's Raspberry Pi, you are the one in control of what it does. So, like Ring, you don't know where it's sending your data.
Yeah, and see, like
who
with
has
that,
access to it.
And I
I can
love
just
the
know.
idea. I love the idea, but I just don't like that it's in someone else's control, that your data's in someone else's control.
Yeah. So here you could make your own out of a Raspberry Pi if you wanted to.
Well, I think I've mentioned I have a Synology box, and one of the apps on that particular box is called Surveillance Station. You can mount cameras around the outside of your building.
Too cool.
And have it all controlled by the Synology box itself. So it's all your data, your images,
storing it on your drive.
Doesn't go anywhere else. And
Probably-
that's
that
what
just
I
use-
like about it.
Does it just use like any IP camera that it finds on the network?
Yeah, on the website they've got some recommended cameras that you can get.
Okay. You don't have to buy one from them or anything. You can just use.
No.
kinda-
They just say you can use any of these and they'll work. You just
Oh wow!
point to your Synology box to it and it will go.
Got
The
a-
issue though is that you only get a license for like 1 or 2 cameras. If you want to add more cameras, then you have to pay more. So
See, that's what I
that's
want to
where
get
they
away
get
from.
you.
Is these?
That's what
You
they-
got
that's where
to
they
put
get
more
you.
money into it in order to get
Mhm.
better software features. That's why MikroTik is so appealing. They give you. There you go.
Microscope. And,
Yeah. See, you could use the Raspberry Pi camera on that. Put it on the lens or on the viewfinder.
Eyepiece.
That'd be amazing.
It's used for reading small print on ICs because some of the print on ICs are a bit small. I tend to try.
You need a microfiche, not a microscope.
Oh, I remember those microfiche. I remember those.
Yeah.
I remember messing with those way back when. Yeah,
Still
those
using
were the
the
days.
technology.
Right, I mean, it works, but it obviously quite, but you can read the print on it. It might make times, because the print on those ICs are very small, especially these surface.
You've got to have a steady hand though to move it just so.
Understand.
Yeah. Okay.
One
Cool.
it's a kiddies one, but it works all right for me. Looking at things pretty cheap, so I didn't want to buy expensive one. I just wanted to look at I can read the print of things.
Now I'm picturing Peter now sitting in a nice big lazy boy recliner. He's got a good book in his hand and he's got a microscope connected to his forehead.
like a Borg, right? With
exactly.
The lens that's coming out of his eyes.
Whatever works.
That's true.
When you all get my age, you're all
Yeah.
eyes go.
Uh-huh.
No, my eyes are bad. I don't have the
Yeah. Well, hey, if that works, man. I've just got the glasses. I couldn't read without them, but.
Well, I thought about LASIK. I thought about LASIK once. I thought, there's no way. There's no way I'm letting them. There's no way I'm letting them cut my eye open so they can hit the back of the eye with a laser and then put it all back together. No.
Yeah, I've been told that wouldn't work for me just with the stigmatism that I have.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
If you have astigmatism, it doesn't do well.
Yeah. It mucked it all up, so it's lots more of a sight that way. Because Mary Lou's on the side, and the good eye, they did that on Mary's good eye and mucked it up. And now she's got those sides.
Oh.
She got it. No, it's not very nice. Now she got the old with glasses or without glasses.
Oh, dear. See, Solbu's not here today, is he? So Peter's taking charge of...
Solbu would spin this in such a way it would be,
well, Peter's taking care of making sure there's something
Peter. Good job.
Thanks for
Peter.
that. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Oh.
Yep. No worries.
So you were considering LASIK. Let me tell you about someone who it was not successful for.
you're guaranteed you're going to get horror stories no matter what,
Yeah.
Well, in Australia, do they have the lenses where they actually put the lens in your eye? Because I'm looking into that.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been in Australia for 20 some years. So.
Oh, sorry. I was just going by the accent. Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah. But the answer is, they do. I believe you can. This is for cataracts, right?
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah.
It's true here in the States as well.
Basically, a special type of soft contact lens that they can put in your eye, between the lens in your eye and your everything else, as an alternative to LASIK for people with astigmatisms and such.
Neat.
Oh, okay. No, I've not heard of that. I've only ever heard of replacing the cornea for folks who've got cataracts. That sort of.
Yeah, I've got family members who have had that done in order to remedy their cataracts. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And night and day for them. Like one day you can't see, the next day all of a sudden you got clear vision. It's just unreal.
Yeah. But I have to get my
colleague had it done as well, Well, recently Jim had it done, so he said it was between night and day. He said it was fantastic, But they did have Mary was a different case. She had lots of problems, though. It wasn't surgery, probably just all the problems happened on the operation. So, but she tried. We took the risk, Because it could have been, Don't laugh at it, Robbie. I'm being bloody serious.
Yeah, a little too serious. It's the end. It's the end of our coffee break, guys. Wish me luck tonight. I got a lot of wiring and stuff to do, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I had like a day or a week or something. But I'm gonna do my best to.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So. And do the news for me, and then I've got to get everything going and get everything set up. It's nice having Becca willing to do that because she's like the one person that I know who's allowed to come on site, right? So it's wonderful right now for us. So
we'll be there to cheer you on, Robbie. Don't worry.
Yeah, thanks, man.
It's all good.
I'll see you guys tonight, and for those who won't be there, see you tomorrow at the coffee break. Bye bye.
All right.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.